One of the most common myths about Lakewood is that the land was once a swamp.
Sheen, I'm a principal with Maher Engineering, one of the owners here, and we've been in engineering business since 1987. I've been with the company for 17 years. Yeah, let's start with Lakewood was not built on a swamp, and we can clarify a few reasons why that is. Surface water is water that is generated primarily from rainfall or snow that collects on the surface and gets trapped typically for various reasons. Subsurface groundwater is groundwater that flows beneath the ground that we are not able to see.
Lakewood was built on the former town of Strathmore above ground water reservoir.
The site where Lakewood currently sits was the town of Strathmore's raw water reservoir, which supplied water to their water treatment plant, which provided water for the entire town of Strathmore. That reservoir was built actually up in elevation. Ground was excavated down a little bit, and that dirt was built up in berms, which are much higher than existing ground, and the water was filled into that reservoir. So that reservoir technically sat above existing ground for the site that it's on. Historically on that site, it's pretty well known that that reservoir, for lack of a better term, it's called exfiltration, and water flows through the dirt berms and comes out on the other side. There was a pipe coming from the WID canal which fed into the reservoir to fill it. It was not naturally occurring water originally.
How do you manage stormwater, and who governs that?
Storm ponds are required to be the lowest points on the site. So in Lakewood's case specifically, there are 2 large storm ponds that were dug at a lower elevation than anywhere else on the site to collect water. Alberta environment has stormwater management guidelines that are required to be followed. In the town of Strathmore, in the area that Lakewood is located, there is an additional set of guidelines called CSMI, which stands for Cooperative Stormwater Management Initiative. CSMI sets release rates from the stormwater ponds. So we are only allowed to release a certain amount of volume from the ponds per year.
Lakewood homes do not require sump pumps.
Every foundation requires weeping tile to be installed around it to drain any groundwater that may be around a house. Those weeping tiles in a subdivision are typically connected to stormwater service pipe that connects to stormwater main pipes that go to the storm pond. A sump pump is used when you either don't have a storm service pipe, or if a homeowner chooses to adjust the elevation of their basement to be below a stormwater service. Sump pumps are not required in Lakewood because every lot has a storm service to it. The only reason someone would install a sump pump in Lakewood is if they choose to lower the foundation of their house and they now have to pump up to the elevation of the storm service pipe.
Now that we've learned the facts, we know Lakewood was not built on a swamp. Rather, it has been designed, engineered, and equipped to sustain the community, the homes, and the residents that live there for years to come.